Good morning. Welcome to DCT, Deep Coherence Technique. Welcome to Facebook. It just takes a couple of moments for Facebook to connect. So welcome LinkedIn, welcome YouTube, wherever you're coming in from. It's lovely to have you here. And today, well, first of all, I wanted to tell you something. I kind of leaned back on this beam. I was trying to troubleshoot something about 2 or 3 minutes ago. And I leaned back and I didn't realize how close I was to this beam. So this beam was cut down in 17, at least we know 1789. And it's an oak. But it would have been about, because of the size of it, it would have been at least 400 years old, possibly 500 years old. So this could be from 1289. And when I leaned back, I just felt a tremendous amount of grounding. So that was a happy discovery. And there is something about wood and stone, natural, like slate. There's something beautiful about using earth materials because I believe they do carry the wisdom and the resonance of the particular thing, in this case, an oak tree. So I wanted to talk a little bit today about self-regulation. We've been talking about, are you shockproof? Are you able to pivot? Are you fluid? Are you open to new ideas? These are going to be master skills. Um, well, they already are master skills. But today I want to talk about what it takes to self-regulate. Now, we all have different ideas about self-regulation. We're probably all right. For me, I used to think it was just about not being triggered as much by things and people and situations. And now since practicing DCT, I've come to realize that it is coherence. It's when all of your systems come together. Now, I didn't know this, but I did a little research about the brain. And to get self-regulation, so to have that in play, let me just find that. Here we go. So self-regulation involves multiple brain regions, particularly those associated with executive function, emotional processing, and impulse control. Now, I don't know about you, but when I think about self-regulation, I think impulse control, and I think that there are just there's a lot of impulse control issues in our society today for various reasons. So getting into a position where you are not triggered, where you're not acting kind of default impulsively, is a really powerful place to run from. So the 5 areas of the brain, in fact, there are 6 here: the prefrontal cortex, the anterior cingulate cortex, the amygdala, I'm probably not saying that right, the amygdala, the insular cortex, the basal ganglia, the hippocampus. All of those separate parts of your brain, and forgive me for my Latin, all of your areas have to come together and work coherently. Now, there is only one way that you can get all of your parts of your brain, you guessed it, to work together, and that is through some form of mindful meditation. Because mindful meditation, like DCT, it doesn't just cohere the left and the right hemisphere of your brain, but it also kind of coheres, connects, integrates all of these other areas so that they work more efficiently. And when they work more efficiently, you don't just have, say, impulse control or not being triggered or self-regulation issues. You actually come into a grounded presence and a focus that is laser sharp. It is really, really powerful. And you just don't get pulled around as much. So I've been meditating with DCT 5 steps grounding activation. I've been meditating since May, and my life has changed. My life has changed in so many ways. So we do this Monday to Friday, and I'm going to put. I did do a lot of research yesterday about this. I prefer to go straight into technique and spend the time with you there, but I am going to list all this information so that you've got a takeaway and something to perhaps ponder over today. So let's get into technique. I'd like to spend a little bit more time today with the grounding, step one. Sometimes we can rush through it, and I think that the most important part of DCT is, in fact, connecting to the earth. Now, a lot of people say that this is better done standing up. I don't stand up because of my office, but if you're able to stand up, stand up. If you're able to take your shoes and socks off, take your shoes and socks off. And what I want you to do is I want you to put your feet flat on the ground, slightly apart. I'd like you to close your eyes because we're going to visualize as well as feel this. We don't want to get distracted. Close your eyes and bring your full attention to the skin, the soles of your feet. So all the way down the bottom of your feet, the arch, the heel, the ball of the heel, the toes, the pads. Feel what's underneath you. There's a material underneath you. Connect to that. Now, what I'm going to tell you is that no matter what you are doing and where you are, you have a network of root systems that go all the way down through the earth. They're filaments, you can't see them, but they connect you. They're like little fibers, and they're a root system, and they connect you directly into the earth itself. And what I want you to do is I want you to see a network of roots like a tree root system. See them spreading out under the ground, through the rich soil, through the caves, through the layers, through the gold, through the coal, through the underground streams, through the crystals. See them really spreading out, going deep, 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 deep down, 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 until your roots reach the center of the earth. And that center of the earth is a solid black iron core. It is immutable, untouchable. It is solid. That's where you get your grounding from. So you're always connected to that, but you're activating that connection now through your visualization. So bring your roots all the way down, connect to that solid iron core, black. And now bring up from the earth's core a frequency, a feeling of deep, grounded relaxation. So bring that up through the root system. Feel that coming through the soles of your feet powerfully. That's the contact. That's the plug and go. You're plugged into the Earth's electromagnetic field. That is way more powerful than your own field. So plugging into that is going to ground you. So now let that energy, let that relaxation work its way up your body. And I'm going to count us down from 10 to 1. And by the time I get to 1, that deep, relaxing energy is going to be having filled your body. Your whole body is going to be resonating with earth energy frequency. and you're going to feel relaxed. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, you are relaxed. 4, 3, 2, 1. You are completely relaxed. Step number 2. We're going to take 5 deep breaths. Each breath, we're going to breathe in through the nose. We're going to count 2, and we're going to exhale more slowly through the mouth. And if you wish to groan or make a humming sound, do so. Now, when you breathe, breathe from the belly first, then fill up the lungs until you feel your collarbone rising up. It's as much as you can go. Hold it and then exhale. Okay, 5 breaths. Now continue to breathe like this, fully, deeply, regularly, consciously. And as you do so, notice the feeling that now comes in and animates your body. It's more than just oxygen. It is literally prana, life force. And when you breathe in this way, you are invigorating your body, which has been grounded to the earth and can hold it. These are 2 very important steps. Step number 3, take your fingers, antennae, your hands. And if you're doing this standing up or sitting down, move how you are called to move. You don't have to copy me. This is just how I am moving. And what we're doing here is we are connecting tactfully with our hands, and we are connecting to our electromagnetic field that runs arm's length all around, from the top of our head to the tips of our fingers to the soles of our feet. And we're connecting to that biofield. This is not empty space. It is intelligent. It is sentient. It is sensitive. And it is from here that you receive information from your environment first. And it is from here that you signal out into your environment first. So connect to your electromagnetic field. So grounded, activated, primed. Step number 4, put your hands together. Really push in. Push into the heart with your thumbs. Really connect. And now slowly open up a doorway. Close your eyes. Enter into that doorway, and as you do so, you find yourself in a beautiful chamber. It is peaceful. It feels serene. It feels holy. It feels like home. And as you enter, you see before you rising like a beautiful morning sun, a ball of light. And that ball of light, as it gets bigger, becomes more radiant. It glows, it is brilliant, and it casts its rays of light in all directions. And we call this the powered I am. And if you wish to say that phrase now, as this sun rises, do so. It's very activating. So see that sun rising out of the center of your heart, expanding out, up, down, beaming in all directions, a brilliance that is you. This is unlimited you. This is your higher power. This is the you beyond your ego. And if you can run your life from here, nothing can get in your way. There are no blockages here. So run that. Feel that energy, power, and light filling your primed electromagnetic field. So it's ready to receive this information. This is confirmation. This is you at your best. So feel that. You're magnificent. There is nothing that you cannot do. I want to spend a few moments here running this. This is important. And now very, very gently feeling this energy that you have generated. Feel it between your hands. What we're doing here is we're just bringing it in for our own awareness, our own presence. So bring it in. Feel the pressure between your hands right now. Feel that energy. That's you. That's just a small part of who you are. And now bring that in, because we're going to go to step number 5, which is to connect to the group vortex. The reason we do this is because you are going to be joined right now by other people who are as empowered, empowered, unlimited as you. Now imagine if you could circulate the energy between you. Well, you can. So connect to the group. Bring that energy down. I run it through my third eye because I like to get permission to do this. And the enlightened mind will say yes or no. So bring it through your third eye, activating it. And then you're going to run that vortex energy down into the heart, which then fans it out, expands it. That's what the heart does. It expands, it resonates, and you're going to resonate and wave form. Think of a wave that you've just generated, or a ripple in a still lake. Now you're going to expand that. So expand it right now and take it all the way to the edge of your electromagnetic field. This is coherence. This is the plane of all possibility. All things are open to you today. And when it reaches your fingertips, let it go, because it keeps running from your center throughout your whole day. You are going to waveform in all directions. Coherence. And now we close DCT. Very important step, because this is empowering. We seal the deal. And so it is. For you command your space and you bless your day. You get to decide how your day unfolds. And we say to you, notice what you notice. The quantum field will continue to show things back to you. It's A/B testing. Be open. Don't get attached. And when the miracles, epiphanies, relationships, and connections happen for you, please let us know. The more we know, the more we understand about the quantum field. Have a beautiful day.